20 years ago, millions of people in over 80 countries discovered a worldwide fitness phenomenon, the Abdoer. Now meet the all-new Abdoer 360. It combines ab toning and muscle shaping with aerobics to dramatically shed pounds and get sensational washboard abs, whether you're a beginner or an athlete. The secret to the Abdoer 360 is the patented core support column that allows you to work every region of your midsection. Best of all, you even get an invigorating back massage. It features over a dozen breakthrough innovations, including the amazing new dynamic fluidity seat. Just like a stability ball engages your core, the fluidity seat makes your muscles automatically fire. You'll burn more calories for a total body transformation, faster than ever.
I got on that machine the first day and went, this is going to do the job. I lost 22.5 pounds.
You want to feel like it's fun and easy, and that's what's so great about the Abdoer. In just 8 weeks, I lost 17.5 pounds and 17 inches using the Abdoer.
Now that I've lost these 31 pounds, my God, I feel like I'm a different person. This is amazing.
University research shows the Abdoer 360 activates abs just like a gold standard crunch, but you're off the floor in padded comfort. Target your arms, chest, and back, as well as your legs, thighs, and glutes. Right now, you can try the Abdoer 360 fitness system for 30 days before you buy it for only $14.95. And order in the next 4 minutes, and we'll send you $100 worth of incredible bonus materials. Call or go online now to join the millions that experience the incredible Abdoer. You can have an Abdoer 360 in your own home for 30 days for just $14.95. If you don't see spectacular results, simply send it back. Your total body transformation starts right now.
Are you being audited and do you owe the IRS $10,000 or more in back taxes? Is the IRS threatening to take more of your money? Don't fight the IRS alone. The Tax Doctor is here to help you negotiate your tax bill and reduce your stress. The IRS can freeze your assets and seize your bank accounts, but you can stop these IRS actions. The Tax Doctor will work with you using our years of experience to represent your case to help you get the best resolution under the IRS guidelines. Help is here to deal with the IRS to reduce your stress. We've handled thousands of cases, so we know what we're doing. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, do not call the IRS alone. Call a Tax Doctor now for a tax emergency analysis.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mircea Basaraba.
And I'm Mara Hutchings, nurse practitioner. Welcome to Southern Tennessee Cardiology. Here at Southern Tennessee Cardiology, we offer a variety of testing done right here in our office. Along with our highly trained and skilled staff, we have the latest technology for cardiac stress testing, high-tech ultrasound, and cardiac monitoring. Whether you are experiencing chest pain, palpitations, or need clearance for surgery, Southern Tennessee Cardiology is here for your cardiac needs.
Oh my goodness. Yesterday was a little chilly, won't lie. I'm not going to cry about it, but I can't remember it being that chilly that early. So I think the persimmons were right. I also had reports on bee hives being higher up off the ground. That was occurring, and there was one more, the woolly worm. So all of them predicted a harsher winter, if you will. We did do some fact finding. So speaking of all of those things, apparently there's two farmers' almanacs. Did you know that? I don't think I knew that. There's a farmer's almanac, and then there's an old farmer's almanac. Both of them are super old. One of them is not going into production next year. So the younger one, I think 1818 is just closing its doors or whatever they're doing. They're not printing another one. But the Old Farmer's Almanac, which dates back to the early 1700s, is still happening. So that was great news that I learned yesterday. Attended the T-Bone and politics event last night. I had a little road trip with my fellow political junkies, and we only were missing one in our little road trip. So we get the safe place to talk all things politics and geeky politics. Anywho, so Marsha Blackburn, Senator Blackburn, was supposed to be the headliner. And Congressman Tim Burchett was there. I love that guy. And Kane, Mayor Glenn Jacobs. That guy is huge. He's just massive. I would love to him. They had if he gets appointed to U.S. Senate, if Marsha wins governor, all those things. I would love he could take on Fetterman or something. They could do like a match. I love Kane. We reminisced, both Tim and Glenn popped around tables. We were guests of Marsha Blackburn and got to reminisce with Kane. I said, remember in Milwaukee on the bus ride home from the RNC, I can't remember which night, but it was late. And our bus got lost because the Tennessee delegation had a hotel, and we had to share it with Pennsylvania. I think we went over this, and so we are like the last. I think we were the last stop on this, and we were the first to leave. And he reminded me of that. And Kane is, he's a big man, and he was in the seat up in front of me. And as we're passing the hotel, it seeming like midnight, all of us were exhausted. He took charge and made sure that we got it. We reminisced a little bit last night. I got a kiss from Tim Burchett. So yeah, that's my highlights. But seriously, it was a big room, great. The best thing was this comedian who it's a Trump impersonator, so he doesn't look like Trump. He looks like a frat boy with longer hair, but he sounds just like Donald Trump, just like. And so I think he stole the show from the whole thing. I need to find out how to book him. You guys, I was belly laughing because it was just so flippin' funny. It was realistic with current events, but he just took it just a step further. But you could see Trump actually saying those things, so it really was hilarious. I'm gonna have to get him locally somehow. He moved to Nashville 2 years ago, as in everybody, and then he needed to get out of Nashville, and he is living in Rutherford County, and so that's how Mayor Joe Carr, I'm sure, nabbed him. It was smart. I haven't had a comedian at an event before. Anyway, that was super cool. But Marsha, Senator Blackburn, could not make it. She was headlining the event, and Joe Carr was telling the story of he was mad. He's a fireball. He's the one when he was a state legislator. So Tim Burchett was a state senator. Joe Carr was a state legislator. He was a fireball. Both of them are hilarious. Joe Carr legalized moonshine. That's his claim to fame way back when. Legalized it because, and then there's some hoops and everything. But yeah, Joe Carr was that person. So anyway, so it was time for Glenn Jacobs did a fabulous job speaking, and then Congressman Burchett, who I love because he brings the process to the common man's viewpoint. He had his Carhartt jacket on last night, sure did, and a hoodie. But he is so smart. He's been around the block. Yes, state legislature, Knox County mayor, congressman. So that was his thing. So anyway, Marsha could not come. They had to vote to shut down or to end the shutdown. That was really the big deal today. And I think that they got through the Senate, and she called in and apologized. She's such a great little speaker, but she had to stay. She had to. I mean, there's just no choice on ending that shutdown. And the Republican Senate did not cave for the first time in I've ever remembered. So, I'm super excited. We were all pretty super excited. I saw Lynn Davis super excited. So here we go with the next step. So the first time. So moving on. But the big thing, and I told the folks in my road trip, we didn't need the federal government here in Grundy County. We weren't going to starve. It was amazing. We were going to take Arizona. All right. All that to say this, finally got the A-OK to our Miss Ophelia has passed 94. I remember her 90th birthday. Remember she broke a bunch of things when she fell. That's always the danger of getting older. I'm one broken hip away from disaster. So she fell and broke some things, and she passed. There was nothing that they could do to fix it at that age and at that point, because it was pretty massive. So she was sent home on hospice, and blessings. It was I would say relatively quick process, because that's some pain, and you don't want her. So it was a blessing. There was blessings there, because none of us are getting out of here alive. I have to keep on reminding myself of that. But Miss Ophelia was a treasure. I'm so glad that she watched. I mean, that we had our time together, and that we could be there to fulfill her. She was a doer. Miss Ophelia was a doer. She comes from a great family. Love all of y'all. In fact, Miss Evelyn said that she is now the eldest in that family. That's a good family. That's a good family. And Miss Ophelia was just such a doer. Her and her husband, I saw a beautiful video of that Brenda, my sister from another mother, but we're kin, shared of Miss Ophelia with Mr. Claude. I think he was in a wheelchair at that time. They must have been at an assisted living, and they were all singing a song, and it's a good. You'll know it when you hear it. It was beautiful, and it was just the way that Miss Ophelia looked at her husband, and now they're together. So that's what I couldn't share, because you have to have respect for the process and not unveil shocking news when families don't know yet. And I totally respect that. So that's that. Miss Ophelia's family are going to need. She is with her wonderful husband and with the people who have gone before her. So she's fine. Anyway, so that's that. I think Charles Brown's funeral is today. That is a Masonic funeral. Those are amazing to witness. He was also a member of the Eastern Star. I'm going to try to get to that one at the Christ Church today. What else is going on? I'm sure I'm missing something. I'm going to go through everything today. I am going to put together a master schedule of all of the holiday events. I know we've got some coming up this weekend. There's a lot going on. So I'm going to try to round that up today. I'm going to try to round that all up. All right. Let's go to birthdays. Let me see if I'm not missing anything. When you're grateful, fear disappears. What is it that I needed to remember? Oh, and there was an unfortunate situation that I learned about yesterday. It was probably one of the most shocking texts I've gotten in a hot minute. And it involved a woman that I know, that not we all know, but in an organization. And I'm not at privy to say what it was, but she was a doer, and her husband killed her and then killed himself in a murder. Not in Grundy, off the mountain, but who does that? Who does that? I mean, they were in their retirement years. Killed her. I talked to I talked to Barbara. Barbara is just going through the motions, but she did say that she has a story, a beautiful story, knowing to put her at peace, and I'm looking forward to hearing that when she's ready. All mamas who have lost their babies prematurely are in this. It changes you forever. I don't care how old they are. So, and when Barbara's ready, she said that she had a blessing, and it is leading her to peace. She's at peace. It's just hard. She's at peace. All right. Our game. Oh, let's not forget. So we go. Grundy County High School goes to Maryville, Tennessee. Blount. Is it Blount or Blount County? What is that? Is it Blount County or Blount County? Blount. He was it was named after a famous Tennessean, Blount. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Anyway, we're going there. The game. It's Eastern time. The game is at Eagleton College and Career School, and it's a part of the Blount County system. And I'm fascinated by this school because it's rural and they have 6 through 12, and they have a student teacher ratio of 15-1. That is the ideal thing to have with our kids. And so now it's my new little goal to do that. How do they do that? There is another food giveaway by the Grundy County Hope Outreach. I've got to learn a little bit more about that. That's Saturday. I think everything is going to be fine. I think the house is going to no one's going to be a Scrooge during the holidays. No one is going to be a Scrooge. So I think everything is going to be fine. But you know what? We learned that everything is going to be fine. No matter what. We're going to take care of each other, and we don't need government. We do not need government to take care of us. All right, let's talk about birthday. Today's Veterans Day. And there's a bunch of birthdays on Veterans Day, but just not on our calendar. I think Tracy City is having a veterans. Yesterday was Grundy County High School. I was invited to a Tracy City one this morning at 8 o'clock at Tracy City. We still have a ton of folks who love our veterans, so we've been celebrating a hot minute. You can see all the flags. We wouldn't be here without the commitment of our veterans, the people who signed on the dotted line to continue to make us free. They should never go without a paycheck, and I'm a little bit miffed about that, but I'm going to be okay. But we are here today and free because of the people who have served our country. So hug a veteran. Dad was mine. Well, all his brothers were. They all went into the military. They were raised right. All right, but there's people who share the Veterans Day birthday. And I'm sure there are meals out there. I know Charlie's does a menu for veterans. They're a veteran-focused organization, which is why I loved being there part-time. All right, so here we go. Birthdays today. Faces and Faye. She's a Monteaglean, part of that old Monteagle group. Happy birthday to Faye. Tammy Beers. She's a doer. Happy birthday to Tammy Beers. Rio Nunley. Love that name. Happy birthday to Rio Nunley. Paul Sweeten. I think he's a police officer down in Cowan now. Previously served maybe in Tracy City. I don't know everybody's full story on that because I just learned that David Strebe was a police officer in Monteagle. I had no idea. So, you know. Angela Glassner, Kristen Breonna Brown, Daniel Stiefel, Miranda Sherrill. That is Paul Sherrill's lovely bride, Miranda, the wind beneath his wings. Paul is no longer our state rep, but he was our state rep for a hot minute. And I know he had to run with the teachers. But Miranda, his wife, beautiful human. Iris Rudder, she is a state rep down in Franklin County. She is a fierce and fabulous woman. It makes sense that she is born on Veterans Day. Edward Jones, Cameron Sexton, Speaker of the House for the Tennessee Legislature. He is from, what is it, John Bailey? He's from Crossville, isn't he? He's Cumberland County. Anyway, happy birthday to Speaker Sexton. I think that's all I got. The prayer list. We are going to continue to pray for Baron, baby Baron, until Frida and Junior tell me not to. But he's getting better. I'm going to continue to pray for Barbara until it's time. It's time not to. I think she still needs the long game prayer. Happy to do it. So we will continue to pray for her, losing her daughter, and all the family that is missing Michelle. Shasta Floyd's son-in-law, cancer. We're going to take off Miss Ophelia from the prayer list. She's been on for a hot minute. She was a fighter warrior herself in such kind strength. She still got on Facebook and scolded us when we did not act right. She's way in the back a long time ago, she would scold me from some of my harsh stances. Not, I love that about Miss Ophelia. Anyway, seriously, she is without pain. She's dancing in the wildflowers of heaven, and with her wonderful husband Claude. So that's it. But the family, the left behind, the memories, all of it. 94 years. I can only be her when I grow up. That's just beautiful human. Uncle Don, I have yet to still find out about if that is Jana's brother. I have a pin. It's an angel pin with red, white, and blue wings and stars, and a heart in the middle. And this was from Miss Ada, Jana's mother. And I wear it on certain occasions, and I didn't have a jacket to put it on, so it's on my bolo. But Uncle Don, if it's the Uncle Don that I know, it's Jana's brother, Ada's son, and he is in Palestine preaching the good word. He is spreading the word of Jesus over in the belly of the beast of Palestine. So, knowing Miss Ada and what a fierce warrior that she is, and then of course Miss Jana, if that's Uncle Don, that sounds about right. I think he retired from singing and doing his thing. He's just piddling on that kind of stuff. If it's not Uncle Don, just know that we love you, Uncle Don, and hope all is well. And whoever this Uncle Don is in Palestine, I'm talking about. Lewis called in. Nothing keeps Lewis down. He's got skin cancer. He'll be. Betty got cancer. I hate cancer. Miss Ava Thomas, she just needs to strengthen up, knit up, get healed from coming out of the hospital. She just needs to rise up. Rosie Campbell, she had a fall. Falls are terrible when you get older. Falls are terrible. She is trying to get her way on this side of it. Sheila Johnson. We're going to pray that looks like next week. I don't know if this is this week or next week. That her test results show that the cancer is not in her lymph nodes. I think that is our specific prayer, because if it's not, if they got everything of whatever they did, that means that she doesn't have to have chemo. Chemo will kill you if you don't. It's just a horrible thing to do, and I totally get it. So that's what we're specifically praying for. Steve Melton, we're praying that he gets out into the woods. However he does that, he needs to get himself out in the woods. Adam Meeks, respecting, his mama Alice is respecting his decision not to continue treatment of any kind, and I applaud her. It's a hard thing for a mama to see that. So everybody involved in that. It's our choice. Good for you. All the unspoken, there's a ton. There's a boatload of unspoken. That particular unspoken was Miss Ophelia's family. Because I wasn't at liberty to say anything until it was time, but there's tons of unspoken there. Everyone knows. Charles Brown family, he was a doer. He was a big doer. Like I said earlier, his service, he will have a full Mason honors at And then, of course, I'm going to continue to pray for Miss Dola and Miss Linda. Miss Ophelia is off. She's living her best life now. But I'm going to continue to pray for Miss Dola and Miss Linda. You know, I love you. Lord, thank you so much for all the blessings that we have. I want to continue to have gratitude for all the blessings. That is something that we just all need to remember. Sometimes I just don't know how we can take it, but I do know that once we get on the other side of hard times, you see the lessons in it. So if you don't mind, show the light and some love and some hope or some peace to the folks in our prayer list. They just need a little extra, just a little extra. And once again, we're so grateful for everything that you do for us, and we know that we follow you, and we have patience, and we have perseverance that your will be done, and we love you for that. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. All right, we are going to go on our first break, thank our sponsors, and then we'll be right back. And you know we love our sponsors, so we'll be right back. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. I'll see you in a minute.
In Luke chapter 12, Jesus teaches about a life of witnessing to the good news about himself and the kingdom of God. It's in this context that he would say the following. And he said to his disciples, "Therefore I tell you, do not be anxious about your life, what you will eat, nor about your body, what you will put on. For life is more than food, and the body more than clothing. Consider the ravens. They neither sow nor reap. They have neither storehouses nor barn, and yet God feeds them. Of how much more value are you than the birds? And which of you, by being anxious, can add a single hour to his span of life? If then you are not able to do as small a thing as that, why are you anxious about the rest? Consider the lilies, how they grow. They neither toil nor spin, yet I tell you, even Solomon in all his glory was not arrayed like one of these. But if God so clothes the grass, which is alive in the field today, and tomorrow is thrown into the oven, how much more will he clothe you, O you of little faith? And do not seek what you are to eat and what you are to drink, nor be worried, for all the nations of the world seek after these. And your Father knows that you need them. Instead, seek his kingdom, and these things will be added to you. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Sell your possessions and give to the needy. Provide yourselves with money bags that do not grow old, with a treasure in the heavens that does not fail, where no thief approaches and no moth destroys. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." Rather than beating you listeners over the head, I'll just say this. When Jesus gives actual instruction regarding how to specifically carry out his teaching, the expectation seems to be to actually carry out the instruction. We may know the traditional part of the song, "Seek ye first the kingdom of God, all these things will be added unto you." But do we truly consider what it means to provide ourselves with money bags that do not grow old? Let this challenge. I'm J.D. Cantrell, a member at the Mont Eagle Church of Christ. But really, I'm just a guy who loves Jesus and wants to follow after him. May you do the same, and may you be.
Tracy Clinic, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City, specializes in family medicine. Nurse practitioner Devin Land Lampley is now seeing patients. Call today for an appointment at 592-4242. Open 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Thursday. That's the Tracy Clinic, 592-4242.
Sequatchie Valley Electric Cooperative is here to serve you in your business or in your home. Pay your electric bill in the comfort of your own home with SVEC's new online billing service. Wouldn't it be nice to know in advance how much to budget for your electric bill each month? Visit us at one of our convenient offices or go online to www.svalleyec.com. Sequatchie Valley Electric, providing electrical service to over 33,000 homes and businesses in all or portions of Bledsoe, Grundy, Marion, Sequatchie, Coffee, Hamilton, Ray, and Van Buren counties in Tennessee. SVEC, staying up with today and working for tomorrow.
All right, I got my pen, I got the papers. Let's go to number. Morning.
How you doing, sir?
What's up, buddy? What is today? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah. So what are you into this morning?
Well, I've got all of it today.
Yeah.
All of it, but it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
What are you getting into?
Well, I didn't know our use today. I see been too tall and I ain't not covered the forward.
Did you see the snow? It had flurries.
We got some here in the yard.
Yeah.
I see it did snow some last night, well, anyway, so I said, well, I just lay here on house for a while. It went dark yet.
Well, it's dark at like 2 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, this was about around some 5 until I said, well, I lay here on house. So,
right.
And there was to do. So I got up, I don't know what time last night, stir around and looked out. I had some on the ground. It was snowing and everything. And
It was pretty. It was spitting snow. Now I totally get that phrase. It was spitting snow.
Yeah, but you never know when we don't get something. You never know. I don't know one thing throw this snow and stuff.
I think it's going to be a harsh winter.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
hope we do something about Christmas time. You know.
Well, it would be nice. It'd make Kayla happy.
Yeah, it make me happy too.
And Misty, I'm sure wants snow.
I know she does, and I talked to her yesterday, and I think she was off yesterday. I don't know. I hadn't talked to her since Monday. I talked to her for a few minutes on Friday on the phone, and I talked to her, and and I went in there Friday, and I think she had to take her daddy to doctor herself. So I hadn't heard anything. So
have you heard anything about her dad? I have got to text her because remember Pat? She put Pat Tate on the prayer list last month.
I remember she put him on there.
So do you think it's still the issue? Isn't I'm going to ask her.
Yeah, but I didn't ask her Friday how her dad was doing. She said he's doing okay and everything. So
he's tough. That Pat Tate is tough.
Yeah, Pat Tate is tough old man. He did well any of us. I saw him one time in our match, and I don't know, if it's a year or two ago or what. It's been some time,
So. All right. Well, and I'm going to ask if for him to be on the prayer list or not. And I know it's silly. Do want to be on the prayer list? I don't know. I just think prayer works, and then I'm happy to do it. All right. I'm going to ask. What else is going on? What is today? Tuesday. Have you been by? Let's see. Who just opened? Off the Rails just started adding food. Have you popped by there? And Annex, they were cleaning that out the other day.
Yeah, I seen that on Saturday when I went by.
That's right. Yeah.
I talk about fruit.
Well, it's supposed to be nice the rest of this week. I mean, it's supposed to get up there, so we should be fine for another week or two.
I tell you what, we have 60, so I think 64 Friday or Saturday.
It was up there. We have 4 German journalists visiting us, and it's nice that it's going to be nice. All right, let's.
It'll be just weekend, so I tell you about now what, of course, next few days, here in Tracy.
Well, I'm looking for Highland Church because I'm thinking of you. Their annual food giveaway.
Yeah.
So they're doing the Hope Outreach. Do you know if they're going to do it over in Tracy City?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything. I hadn't talked to anybody here in 2-3 days, you know.
Youth 5 days ago, Wednesday. They're on the radio. Do you guys know that Highland Church is on WSGM? Sunday morning at 8 o'clock. Do you listen to WSGM?
No, but Christine does. Time.
Yeah, that's a great idea. So it's called Highland Radio. It's Sunday morning, 8 a.m., 104.7, or you can watch it on Facebook Live. And Pastor Tyler McCullough and Youth Pastor Justin Squirrel Fultz.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. All right, let me see if I can find if they're going to be doing their Tracy City giveaway.
Yeah. I don't ask you yesterday. I just waiting.
Because they have ham and turkeys, right?
Now they did have some. That one time I had turkey and I got ham last year, and I thought about doing me a ham, you know. And if I do, I do PC to it up for me. WWW do for tasty stuff too.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna have to text him. I can't. There's not a flyer online yet, and they may just be combining over at the high school, but I doubt it.
The old one here in Tracy.
No, it'd be the new high school. So that's it, because in the Colmont, there where the high school is at the center of the county. That's why we have the high school there as opposed to in Tracy. So anyway, I'll find out if Highland is doing their. It may be the following weekend that they do it. I just don't remember.
Yeah, now Wednesday supposed to be 59, and I think Friday supposed to be 68 somewhere, 64.
Yeah, it's gonna be super nice. I may have to get on my bike.
Yeah.
All right. What are you gonna get into today? What did we decide?
Well, I don't know. Probably here, and probably run down and see what Tommy PC doing. And I got to get me some coffee creamer. I need in the house. And I got milk dough, my coffee, you know, little stuff like that.
Have you ever used butter in your coffee?
Uh-huh.
So if we run out of creamer for whatever reason, but Eric has been wonderful with keeping everything stocked while he has been on sabbatical, so I am not crying. I would use butter it's really good in there, like real butter. You can't use margarine. I used to do it when I did keto. It's really good. So I'll use butter.
Yeah.
Until I can get some creamer.
Yeah.
All right. So. Well, you stay warm, and you were warm last night, Sunday night. You're good.
Yeah, I was all right Sunday night, and yesterday, last night, and this morning. You know, last night I lay down for a little while and got up and turn TV on and see what was going on, and you know, and so.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day, and if you see a girl, I've really got to touch base with her, but her birthday's coming up. She's hitting 50.
Yeah, I know she'd be 50, but you know, but it's just me and you talking. I hope nobody don't pick on her. That's the first one no pick on her, and she tell me, hey, only thing I have to do, don't after them, hey boys, don't be picking on my girlfriend. I said, y'all see this winter boots? They said, yeah, what you don't do? I said, this time first one picks on her, it'll be right over the moon and hanging on the moon. Ain't no way to.
No one would ever pick on Miss. She is too precious.
And I know you don't want nobody to pick on her, and you know myself, I want nobody to pick on you either. That's what to do.
Well, I've got someone that you can take out then. I mean, I'd be happy for you to do that. I'm totally kidding. But, yeah, bullies you shouldn't have bullies.
And it don't matter who they are. I don't care if it's Ryan or anybody.
No one should be a bully.
No better not be. Another thing.
And our men folks should take care of bullies.
Well, you and her will, and I know Lennox will. If Lennox find out somebody bitching on his mom, it's not telling Lily, and they give them phone call. Say, Lily, somebody bitching on my mom. So you let me.
Lennox is going to learn. Lennox is going to. He'll be her bodyguard when he grows up. That's a fierce boy. All right. Well, I'm going to head out, but happy Tuesday. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Yep, and you too. And
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. See you. Bye. Morning.
Good morning.
What is up? Happy Veterans Day.
I know.
I love Veterans Day. Nothing's going to be open, though, today.
No, nothing will be going on today.
No convenience centers. Schools are out, too, aren't they, or no? No, I guess they're not. They're in school.
Right.
Yeah.
When we went to take the calves off the other day, Saturday, the Veterans Parade up there in Crossville.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. There's been a lot of services. I know the Honor Guard has done a couple, as it should be. Did you guys get a chance to look to view it?
To do what?
Did you guys get a chance to see the parade, like sit down and see it, or you just saw it coming?
No, we got stuck in it.
You got stuck in it. Yeah, that happens.
We had setback.
Yeah, that happens. All right, what are y'all getting into today?
Not nothing much. We went out and seen Baron yesterday.
How's our little boy doing?
He's doing good.
Oh.
We had to go by the drugstore and pick up some medicine.
Okay. And so he's on the road.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Lewis called me.
Lewis called yesterday here.
He told me he did.
Yes, he's keeping up. I said, Lewis, we're keeping up on you. Frida keep us posted on this.
He says, darn, she knows more than me, more than I know about myself.
You can run, but you can't hide, right, Frida?
That's right. He said he's got, I forgot, 2.5 foot of snow or something like that.
That's the crazy talk. I'm like, you stay in that. There is no way I could ever live through that again.
Yeah, I said, you just keep that up there.
You just keep that up there.
If I could just box it up, I'd send it to you.
Yeah, you can die in that weather up there.
Oh, yeah.
You can literally die in that weather. And it's just, no.
I'm like, oh, no, I've had my share of that. I don't want no more.
Thank you, right? Bless him. But yeah, he said the cancer was no big deal.
I know. He says he's had so much that he don't even worry about it anymore.
That's what he said. I was like, because I was all concerned, because skin cancer is a thing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And, I'm just getting it off. I'm like, okay.
Bless his heart.
Bless. He's held together with duct tape, for Pete's sake.
Yeah.
All right. How's the old man? What's he doing?
He's outside.
Good for him. He's got man work to do.
I know, yeah.
He's a doer. Eric, on the second day in the row, started my car for me.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling you, he is just, I just don't know. I just don't know.
He does a gentleman because he does open your door, don't he?
He does. He opens my door. That was his selling point. Frida, I don't know if you know, no children, no wives, just a cowboy on the road. And what girl would want to fall in love with someone free and easy like that?
Right.
And but I knew he always was brought up right. That was the bottom line, is that no matter how crazy he is, he's a good boy.
Yeah, that's right.
Right? And he's solid, and he was brought up right. He has manners. He may not use them all the time, but he has them.
Yeah.
And that goes for me, it goes a long way that late in my life.
It does, yeah.
good, that you don't have to worry about. Trust is another big factor. I know that he will always have my back. And that's a good man.
Right. I wouldn't know how to feel if you're open door for me.
Well, you guys have a unique and special relationship, Frida. You guys have been married how long?
Oh, I don't even know. I was 3 or something.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah, you're that old couple, the cute old couple that just you get cranky, but you guys are always doers, man. You do everything together, and I love that.
Yes. I hate doing stuff with him. I hate working with him, doing work with him.
Oh, I can't work with Eric.
Yeah, because it's like if I don't know what he's talking about, then I don't do it right. And
Yeah.
He gets mad, and I'm like, I don't understand. I don't know what you want me to do.
Yeah.
It's mad, and he's gonna kill me and everything else. I'm like,
Yeah. Now Eric and I cannot work together. But we tried one project, the cleaning of the porch, and no one died. So I don't know. Maybe we're just getting older.
yeah.
But yeah, they have their own way.
Right.
And it's not my way. I don't know.
I know.
So you just do you.
Yeah.
And I'll wash the dishes. You're kidding.
I haven't called you back here in a minute.
Okay, yeah, have him call me. I'm glad Barron is on this side of it, and thanks for keeping me posted on that.
I will.
All right. See you, bye.
Bye-bye.
Morning.
Good morning.
Woo, Leslie. How art thou?
I feel better today.
Oh, praise.
Doctor's appointment yesterday. I couldn't stay with you.
Oh, yeah. Well, yesterday was Monday.
Yeah.
Tim, it's a free-for-all Monday.
Yeah.
But all good? So you went to the doctor, all good?
Yeah. You gave me some more medicine, something I really didn't want, but...
Okay. Well, but is it helping?
It seems to be.
Okay.
I got an anniversary, a couple of...
Bring it.
All right, Ricky and Jennifer Sanders. They were married 11/13/93.
So I have Ricky Sanders' birthday on the 13th.
They got married that same day. I forgot about that.
That's right. So Ricky, what's his wife's name?
Sanders.
Well, I know, but what is it? Oh, I'm sorry. I know that. What's his wife's first name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. So Ricky and Jennifer.
Yeah.
Okay. Who else? What else we got?
22nd, I got Jacob Sanders.
Okay.
And the 20th, I got Autumn Haynes.
Autumn Haynes.
Yeah, former daughter-in-law.
Oh, that's right. And we still like her.
Yeah.
She's in the Bible. All right. Well, who else we got?
Well, 11/20 is Ashley Sanders. That's Larry's daughter.
Okay. Ashley Sanders?
Yeah.
So Autumn Haynes and Ashley Sanders are in the same day?
Let me check again.
I mean, I'm sure that could very well be. I just...
And is the 22nd. And Autumn Haynes is the 23rd.
Oh, Autumn Haynes is the 23rd.
Yeah, and Ashley's is the 20th.
Okay, so I've got Ashley on the 20th and Autumn Haynes is the 23rd.
Right.
Okay, we got it.
That's all of them.
All right, that's fantastic. All right, anything else? You heard about Miss Ophelia, right?
And what's going on?
She passed.
Oh, did she? I'm
Yeah.
sorry to hear that.
I think it was it was a blessing. Remember, she had broken several things when she fell, and she was in a great deal of pain, and they couldn't fix it.
Yeah, she was feeling bad for a long time. I face called her one time. She called me accidentally, but I called her back.
Uh-huh.
And we talked for a long time, so.
Yeah, she was just, 94.
Well, that's a blessing.
Seriously, and she was a blessing. She was a blessing. So anyway, that's the news that I learned, and it's And so there's that.
Yeah. Well, in Ezekiel, I got the last 4 the bed, or chapter 11.
All right, hold on. Let me get over here to Ted. Let's see here. Oh, that's not what I want. All right. So we are Ezekiel, and it is 11.
22 through 25.
22 through 25. Reflect.
Yeah, we're going to read about God's glory on the mount this morning.
Woo! Speaking of. All right, let's do it.
Then did the cherubs lift up their wings, and the wheels beside them, and the glory of the God of Israel was over them above. And the glory of the Lord went up from the midst of the city and stood upon the mountain, which is on the east side of the city. Afterwards the Spirit took me up and brought me in a vision of the Spirit of God into Chaldea, to them of the captivity. So the vision that I had seen went up from me. Then I spake unto them of the captivity, all the things that the Lord has showed me. So Ezekiel took to Chaldea,
okay,
to the captives there.
Where's Chaldea in that whole map over there?
Well, that's around
Chaldea. Caledonia.
Yeah.
Is it Caledonia?
Yeah.
New Caledonia. Well, maybe if Miss Evelyn's watching, she can let us know. All right. So, does your Bible have anything about that?
No, the only thing I've got is in 12.
Okay. All right. Any thoughts on that?
The only thing I know is God went to the mountain where he first showed himself to Moses. The only thing I figure on that.
So he went to that same place.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. This is a solemn and powerful ending to a vision that began in judgment but carries a seed of hope. The glory departs, but not forever. When God's glory rises from Jerusalem and pauses above the Mount of Olives, it symbolizes his presence leaving a corrupted temple and a rebellious people. Yet it doesn't vanish into heaven immediately, it pauses. That pause shows mercy. God is reluctant to abandon his people completely. His glory lingers, waiting for repentance, reminding us that even when we drive him away through sin, he still longs for restoration. And then he talks about the Mount of Olives foreshadows redemption. The mountain east of the city, later the site of Jesus' prayers and ascension, becomes a symbol of future reconciliation. What was once the place where God's glory departed would one day become the place where redemption and return began. Ezekiel saw the glory depart. Centuries later, the disciples saw it return in the face of Jesus.
Yeah, they showed up to John there. There on Mount of Transfiguration.
Yeah.
Peter, James, and John were with him that day.
Okay. Well, it says here, like, personal takeaway. Sometimes God must remove his visible presence from places or situations that have become corrupted or complacent.
Yeah, God won't stay in there clean temple, that's for sure.
And yet his heart never leaves his people. When it feels like his glory has departed, he may simply be repositioning it, waiting for the right time to return in greater fullness. I think he's returning.
Coming back. He got a promise he made.
I think he left us for a hot minute.
He's going to come back and restore Israel as its former glory.
Right.
In the temple there. And Amos over talks about did you see the temple in its former glory? He said, well, it's going to be more glorious the next time. So we're looking for a home that's beyond here. I mean, that's just
That's beautiful, Leslie. Hey, did we ever find out who Uncle Don is, and is he safe, and is he there? Have we heard any updates on Uncle Don?
He arrived safely. Him and that family, he took over to be with their mother.
Oh, I didn't know that part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They didn't know how they was going to get him there because they didn't have no money. And all of a sudden, the money showed up for them to go.
Wow.
How God works things through.
Wow. So he took a family back to Palestine.
Yeah, the girl's mother was sick, and they want to see her at least before she died. He took her with him.
So he took the kids over there with him.
Yeah.
Wow. That is so. Is it?
He's not from around here. He's from Oklahoma.
Oh, well, then it's not our Uncle Don. All right, never mind. Well, good job, Uncle Don from Oklahoma.
Yeah, buddy.
I think that is fantastic.
Just pray that God to keep him safe over because that's not a very safe place to be preaching the word of God.
I'm telling you, that is the belly of the beast right over there.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we'll continue to pray for Uncle Don from Oklahoma. All right, buddy. Thank you so much. Happy Tuesday. Happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service.
Oh, you're welcome.
What time? I think it's past. Tracy City's doing a Veterans Day program at 8.
Where at?
At the elementary school.
Why?
So I don't know what time. Oh, it's past that. But anyway, don't forget that Dad went to Tracy City when he was still here.
Yeah.
To the schools so that they know who the veterans were and celebrate. So anyway. All right. Happy Veterans Day, sir. Thank you so much for your service, and thank you for all your words of wisdom.
Oh, you're welcome.
I hope.
Great day.
You too, sir. Thank you so much. Morning.
Morning, Miss Ava.
Hey, Miss Joan. How are you? Was Larry a veteran?
No, our son is, and we're very proud of him.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he served 8 years.
That's what I thought. Yeah, you should be proud of him.
Yeah, we're very proud of our veteran. And also, you were talking about your fella.
Yeah, my fella.
I think that one was sent to you. So you don't want to grow old. So that's a very special person. And it only comes around once in a lifetime.
Well, you know that.
I do know that.
Yeah, I do believe he puts those people in our lives when you need it.
He's supposed to be there, so you give him lots of love.
Thank you, honey. Thanks for that note. I try to remember every day.
Yeah, you don't want to grow older alone, honey. So you take care, okay?
Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that.
Mm.
Bye-bye. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, Miss Evelyn. I'm so sorry.
Thank you so very much.
Oh, man. And you're now the eldest of the Lawson family.
Of the siblings.
Of the siblings.
Yes.
Wow. How does that feel?
Well, it's
weird. I think it's weird.
It's a blessing, but yet it's sad.
Yeah. How many siblings left?
I believe there's 7 of us left. That's about half of the
yeah.
of the siblings.
That's still pretty great, though.
Yes. Yes, God's been good to us. He really has. And you know, I was awake that morning a little after 3, and there was a time when it just entered my mind about Ophelia, and I thought, well, it's another time to pray. And as I started to pray, I felt, well, maybe she's on her way out, but you know, I didn't want to think that. But I felt joy of the Lord, and I felt love, like God's love and Ophelia's love. And there was one other time I felt a love like that, like when I walked into the room when my mother-in-law had passed. It's like I walked into a circle of love, and she said, "I love you," and then was gone.
Well, I had saw a message where Riley was asking that Riley had a dream, maybe?
Had a dream, yes.
And that she saw Miss Ophelia dancing or something.
Walking.
Yeah,
Yeah, saw her walking.
Saw her walking.
Yeah, it's interesting that these things happen, to help give peace of mind and comfort.
Isn't that seem like that's the signpost to make it to help? That's God's way of helping.
God's grace.
Yes,
God's
ma'am.
grace. Yes.
Yes.
It is. Life is an adventure.
Yes, ma'am.
Adventure.
Yes, ma'am. It sure is. Can we do anything? Is there anything that anyone can do to be of any help?
Well, I say prayer is the greatest thing anybody can do, because that is a lifeline in touch with God.
Yes, ma'am.
Prayer is the greatest thing anybody can do. Just pray for peace and comfort for the family and everyone, friends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I heard you mention Chaldea.
Yeah, I knew that you would know.
That's Babylon.
Is that Babylon?
Oh, yes. The earlier name of Babylon.
Well.
Yeah, and Abraham was from there.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe that's where I remember hearing it.
Everybody else was worshiping the moon god.
Okay.
And other gods. The principality of Babylon. Many people believe that God set princes over each nation when He divided the nations, but they failed. That's what some people believe.
Okay.
And I've heard some preachers preach that. And that they fail, and of course those principalities work to separate God's love from the people, and the people turned from God. And God saw Abraham, who was a worshiper of the true God, and called Abraham out from that nation so that he could reveal God, even though he had to separate himself from all those other nations that had gone pagan.
Mm.
All other nations had gone pagan. They had left God. And he had to call Abraham out to have a chosen people who could, first of all, God would reveal Himself to Abraham and his people, so that they could reveal the worship of the one true God, so that they could give to the world the Scriptures, so that they could give the lineage through which Jesus could be born. And number 4, they failed to evangelize the world, to go to those nations that had turned from God.
Was the pagan religions, because there was a boatload of them, was that Satan?
That was led by Satan, yes.
Okay.
The principalities of the princes had become principalities of evil over the nations.
And that's what paganism was.
Most people believe.
Okay.
And of course, they take the Scripture and they see in it some of the things that they find in other resources, which I know my sons have resourced those things. I never have, but they have mentioned them to me, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But as I said, I heard one of the great prophecy preachers preach that, and I don't even want to list it right now. But how that they did turn away from God, and what happened, and it was even listed as another fall from God. Well, when the nations turned from God and had their own gods, that was definitely another fall. But they refer to the prince who became an evil principality over the nation as the third fall from God. Now, and many resources have been cited that they link to the Scriptures in the Old Testament. to say what they see as having been revealed. So it's too much for me to even start to get into, and I'd rather not.
Yeah, that's a lot. Sure. No, I get it.
And I'd rather not because it's not that important. We know what the truth is.
Yes, ma'am.
And the importance of the truth of the gospel and of redemption for mankind to be saved and to obey that call to redemption.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I get it. All right. Well, happy Veterans Day to all of the veterans in your life. Tim is a veteran.
Yes, a Marine veteran.
A Marine veteran. He is fierce. Who else is a veteran in the family?
Well, I had aunts and uncles. Well, not any aunts that I know of right now, but some uncles.
Mm-hmm.
That there was my brother Jonathan was a veteran.
Okay.
My brother-in-law Lonnie Stockwell.
Mm-hmm.
And Jerry Stockwell too, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't hear as much from him when he was in.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, he was an assistant chaplain, I think.
Nice. Okay.
Leave. Anyway.
Was your dad a veteran? Wasn't he?
No, I remember when he went to be examined for the World War II.
Okay.
But he didn't pass.
Okay.
And my brother Herbert did not pass.
Huh. It happens.
That's the exam.
It happens.
So my brother Charles was an Air Force veteran.
Okay.
And of those, closest to me.
You sure?
Those are the ones that come to my mind this morning.
Well, just our way of saying thank you to all those who have served. So thank you.
Yes, I'm so thankful for the service of each one of them.
Yes, ma'am.
And I remember when Lonnie was in Vietnam. I was in Texas, but I woke up about 2 o'clock in the morning. James was in school there at that time, studying for the ministry, and we were living in an apartment. And I had a dream that I was trying to get home, and it was snowy, and the roads were rough, and I thought, I don't know how we can make it. And in my dream, I had dreamed of something happening, and I thought, I can just see Christine lying there in the casket and her nose. And when I came to that part of my dream, I thought, there's nothing wrong with Christine's nose, it's Lonnie's nose. And I woke James up, and I said, we need to pray for Lonnie because of this dream I've had. And, I didn't hear anything for 2 weeks, but I heard that the barracks were hit where Lonnie was, and shrapnel came in and hit his sock, and if it had hit him, it would have killed him.
Wow. That's crazy. Wow.
I told James, I said, we need to pray for Lonnie.
Wow.
And I just put a note on the bulletin board in the lounge of the student lounge. I think it was a library at that time, to pray for Lonnie. And anyway, God took care of Lonnie.
Amen. Well, Miss Evelyn, I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. Happy Veterans Day, and good Lord willing, we will talk tomorrow.
All right.
All right, Miss Evelyn. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. Today's Tuesday. All right, we're going to go on our last break. Thank our sponsors, and we'll be right back. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. See you in a minute.
TennCare's new diaper benefit helps our youngest members and their families stay healthy and happy. If your child is younger than 2 and has TennCare or Cover Kids, they can get up to 100 diapers every month at no cost. To get diapers, visit a participating pharmacy. You don't need a prescription. Just show your child's pharmacy card at the counter. For newborns without a card, you can use the parent's pharmacy card. The pharmacy staff will check to see if you qualify and help you get up to 100 diapers for a month. TennCare will cover a variety of diaper brands and sizes to meet your child's needs. You can find a list of covered brands on the TennCare diaper webpage.
Diapers are available at Mike's Pharmacy, located at 740 Main Street in Tracy City. That's Mike's Pharmacy, 592-9190.
Piggly Wiggly, a supermarket chain since 1916, operates more than 600 locally owned stores, including the Monteagle location that now stocks the largest selection of fine wine, domestic and import beer in the area. Piggly Wiggly's farm fresh fruit is a sweet deal at everyday low prices. Piggly Wiggly stocks carefully selected, always fresh vegetables from the common to the unusual. All of the organic products we sell meet strict USDA guidelines. The Pig has a large meat department that to this date custom cuts and wraps its pork, chicken, and Certified Angus beef to your request. Certified Angus beef brand is a cut above USDA Prime Choice and Select. With a large dairy selection of fresh milk and cheese products and your favorite drink products, you will never go home thirsty from the Pig. Visit the Piggly Wiggly Deli and put in your order for an outstanding selection of cheeses, salads, and deli meat products from Boar's Head brand and more. Be sure to check out our weekly special circular for great deals. That's the Piggly Wiggly of Monteagle, Tennessee.
Caverns, you can tour at Cool Cave, listen to live music underground, or just kick back under the stars. It's homegrown fun deep in the Tennessee hills. Check out what's going on at www.thecaverns.com, where the destination becomes the journey. Dr. Eric Shull of Shull Chiropractic Clinic is proud to serve our community from his new office at 16 First Street in Monteagle, right across the street from DuBose. They still offer trusted, effective care for all ages, including spinal decompression, dry needling, infrared therapy, shockwave therapy, and they even have an on-site x-ray. Come see what a difference it makes to feel good again. Call 931-924-4869 to set up your appointment today. Tracy City welcomes Trekside, open 7 days a week. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, located right across the street from Roundhouse Park in Tracy City. Come join the crew in saying, who has more fun than us? We're back. All right, I've got 3 minutes. I've got one phone call, and the Tim and Mac show is waiting in the green room, ready to come on out 9 o'clock. I've got one more. Morning.
Good morning.
Yay, Christine. What are you doing?
I'm just sitting here looking out the window at the sunshine.
Praise.
Till I open the door, and then I have to hurry back in.
It was cold last night, and it was cold this morning.
Yeah, it was. And that snow was pretty.
Oh, I thought it was, didn't you?
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, I love to watch it snow.
I do too. What's on your mind today, honey bunny?
Oh, nothing. I was just going to tell you, tomorrow's my sister's birthday.
Is it, Lisa?
Yeah.
Oh, how old is Lisa going to be tomorrow?
Going to be 59.
Wow.
Yep, 59 years old.
What a blessing. Is she doing okay?
Yeah, she's doing good. We had to go to Mother's doctor when she had Lisa, was in Murfreesboro.
Okay.
It was Dr. Smith, who was originally from Altamont.
Really?
And we had to go to Murfreesboro to the day before, which would be today, Veterans Day.
Huh.
To the hospital, and we got tied up in a Veterans Day parade.
Did you really?
Yeah. And then we got there, and he went ahead and checked her in the hospital, and she was born the next day on the 12th.
Well, that's a good birth story.
Yeah. And you know, just showing my age, but that was back, I don't know if many people remember, but the Interstate 24 hadn't even been completed. On into Murfreesboro, you got up, it stopped somewhere down around Manchester, and you had to take the old road in then to 41 on into Murfreesboro. That was before they finished 24.
I want to say Monteagle Mountain was the last segment.
Yeah. So,
wow, that's stating yourself, Christine.
Yeah, it shows my age, don't it? But I can remember us taking her back and forth to the doctor for checkups and stuff, and we'd have to get off, as far as we could go and take the back road. I call it the back road,
okay.
Which I travel the back road a lot now because I'd rather, see the scenery and stuff.
Yeah, I'm in not that big of a hurry. I really like 41. I was reading something about when it opened, the Dixie Highway, and we were once again the last segment.
Right.
But anywhere from Chicago to Miami, you could go on that road. The Dixie Highway.
Yeah, right. Well, anyway, I want to thank all the veterans that might be listening for their service and making us have a great America.
Amen.
And
amen.
Just thank everybody. I didn't have any brothers, and my dad, he didn't pass. He went for his physical to join the Army, and they found out he had ulcers. They wouldn't take him, and so I didn't. I had some uncles that served.
Yeah, there's a lot of folks who didn't qualify.
Right.
Well, thank you for the service in your family as well. As you know, I was raised by a veteran, so it's been ingrained in my head to be thankful.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm thankful too for all that they've done and still doing. Yep. All righty, everybody have a good day.
Thank you for calling, Christine. Happy Tuesday. Hopefully we'll talk soon.
Where I win and Lee won't.
See you, honey. See you, bye. That's so cute. All right, I think we did it. It's 9:01. Not too bad, fellas. Tomorrow is Wednesday, so that's generally a Mayor Brady update Wednesday. So we'll see what's going on. We should be coming into gorgeous weather, and I'll know a heck of a lot more about the holidays after I do a deep dive and what's going on coming up. We got a lot coming up. Anyway, that's it. Go take a break. Go grab something to drink. Clean out your kidneys. Come on back and listen to the words of wisdom from the Tim and Mac Show. As always, thanks for watching Morning on the Mountain. I will see you